Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, I'd best get started on what I can contribute.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Suspicious source.
There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source.
Wait, I haven't done this yet.
Energy consumption.
Hold on.
increasing.
Wait, I was looking for this last time. Let me. Okay, sorry. Got distracted. Wait, I think... Isn't there a... Oh, it's probably above that way. Alright, never mind. Don't want to get too distracted, you know?
Threat detected. All targets in sight. Access confirmed. Stars, hear my queries. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from.
Use your forte to unlock.
Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy.
She can do that? That's cool.
There we go.
There we go. Whoa. This was just chilling underneath? Suspicious object. Oh. Let's see what this is about. New Federation exclusive scoop, ready to be wowed by the upper crust's life. Contents, Chapter 1, Welcome to Paradise. First, step off the ship, and you'll be on your knees. That sounds like the American dream. Chapter 2, A Night on Milton Road. Get ready for the secret sceneries in the office tower. Chapter 3, Land of... Oh, well, there it is. Land of Opportunity. Fortunes and legends are made here. Maybe? Chapter 4, Spree at the Shopping Palace. Once inside, shell credits mean nothing. Chapter 5, A Peek at the Upper Crust. One stolen glance will shatter your whole worldview. The dog-eared pages suggest this magazine has been read far too many times. Stop bringing this to the freaking trash. Stop bringing this freaking trash into the lab.
Huh?
They really like New Federation. What's this about?
There's a note tucked here.
Numbers 7364. A memo note. The numbers written in two different styles of handwriting. The most recent number sequence is 7364.
There are two types of handwriting. So there's more than one person who has access to this lab. Based on Astrid's testimony, one of them must be that Ingvar. The other must be the one who operates this lab. From the notes, they change the password after each terminal use, and leave the new one here to inform the other. The newest password is 7364. I'll try that now.
A sound conclusion, a sound deduction. Mornier, you could just be a detective if you really wanted to.
A terminal. It must belong to the owner of this lab.
You know what? Now that I think about it, if you take the combo of Chisa, who wants to be a detective, Lene, who's literally straight up a hitman, and Mornier, who's a hacker, they could just become the ultimate CIA unit. Like... that would be an amazing detective agency.
It's encrypted. If I can open it, there's bound to be information about this device and its owner.
Okay.
The password can only be entered once. I could force it open like I did last time, but the risk is unknown.
Let's input with a password.
7364. There. keeping the password like this. Good thing Ingvar isn't one of my students.
Oh my gosh. Words? Okay. Void Energy Directional Release Project. Strategic plan for acquiring core energy based on the reactor drive's emergency response mechanism. Abstract. Space Trek Collective research confirms the reactive drive is a critical component of the Exostrider. However, its extreme defenses and inaccessibility render conventional acquisition impossible. This paper proposes a groundbreaking strategic initiative, the Void Energy Directed Release Project. VIDRP. VIDRP. I don't know how you would do this acronym, but okay. The core mechanism relies on the symbiotic defensive link between the reactor and its key anchor, the solistries of Bjarta Woods. We demonstrate that precise deployments of specialized void matter carriers into the root zone of the solistries can effectively compromise this ecological anchor. This contamination will trigger the reactor's drive's highest level immune response, forcing it to deviate from its current orbit and descend in physical form to a designated area, entering a recoverable state. This paper details the interaction models between void matter and the solistry's ecosystem, the trigger thresholds of the reactor drive's emergency response mechanism, predicted impact trajectories, and the Space Trek Collective's Research Institute's rapid recovery procedures at the designated site. The proposed strategy provides a theoretically viable and strategically definitive pathway to acquiring the reactor drive, a decisive step towards the ultimate activation of the Exostrider. Keywords: Void Energy, Reactor, Emergency Response Mechanism, Exostrider, Bjarta Woods, Solistry, Strategic Acquisition. Chapter 1, Introduction. The necessary cost on the advancement of civilization. Evaluation result. Proposal not approved. Space Trek Collective Research Institute. So somebody did submit this before.
This is a Space Trek Collective project proposal.
Aye.
Evaluation result. Proposal not approved. And these marks on the devices. Looks like I'm going to need her help again.
Me? I'm stupid. I wouldn't be able to do anything. You've seen me. I just boink things.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
Oh, it's somebody else. Maybe it's Lene.
So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Void Storm in Bjarta Woods. They also planned to...
Ooh, spooky mosquitoes. I don't know, they're just a little wasp.
Scientist, crippled. It's you. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of conversation. Access to this lab? Wearing Royan attire? You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic Six. The Six. Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that Heliogyre? They call it Aroya's highest honor. But did they ask if we wanted that fate?
Well, homeboy just kind of took it all from you, but if you just chill
Everyone
now.
acts like they respect me. But the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord from outside the tribe.
From outside the tribe? You've joined forces with the Fraxidus?
Huh? What's that? Who cares? I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the Solace Tree, my wish would come true. Then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the new Federation.
That is like the worst place to go right now, buddy.
You have no idea what you're doing, and no idea who you're aligning yourself with. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective, dated 10 years ago. It outlines an idea to use the drive's emergency response mechanism to artificially make it fall from the sky.
Artificial to drive, so I'm assuming the sun, right? Yeah. Ryan records say this energy entity was removed in the exostrider and placed underground to sustain the haven, right? However, monitoring data confirms a gradual but steady decline in energy output. The Roy and the space truck are now formulating emergency contingencies in response. 10 years ago is when Amy ends up merging with the exostrider, though. So what happened 10 years ago?
And the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter, making the reactor drive determine that the Threnodian had breached the lock.
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
Brother, you weren't thinking. You weren't thinking at all.
Mornier, the heliogyre is operational again. We can get the readings you need for the new solar ceremony. But something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to launch Helios.
No. His orders were clear. You don't go anywhere. After that, no matter what happens to lahai-roi, I'm going to the new Federation to start my new life.
I think
You're
you're being
just
delulu.
A cripple.
Oh.
I won't let you stop me now.
Stop calling her that.
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway. I've been told that in situations like this,
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear. All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor.
Good on you, Mornier. Good on you. Oh, that's not.
Mornier! Let's go, mentor.
Don't make me drive. Don't make me drive. You're gonna make me drive. I mean, why wouldn't you? You gotta keep me involved. It makes sense. You're gonna make me drive. Which is
We
fine.
need to get to Space Trek
Oh, the
Collective
board.
quickly.
There actually
the
is a
Frexit
timer.
has tricked Ingvar into working for them, but their real goal is to send the reactor
Yeah,
drive
that's fine. We
crashing
can
to
chill.
the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact zone.
Oh. Yoink.
How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The heliogyre is back online. I now have direct contact with Soul Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony.
You now have
time for
direct
the final
contact? Oh, so we really are linked to the
We're
dude.
running
Like,
out
he's a
of
part of
time.
us.
I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path.
Okay.
Please, hold on tight.
Huh?
Oh, shoot. That scared me. I was like, what? Did I just lose my internet? What's going on here? Okay, that wasn't a terrible drive sequence.
The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime.
Which is crazy.
Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Like, are we just like having a mental link? Like a neuro link? Can he just telepathically send it all in my brain? That thing looks so cool.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia?
Oh shoot, sorry, I'm just sitting over here like it's playing.
Cody,
Oops.
Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system needs to be double-checked.
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The Collective can't just sit by and watch it happen. This is my decision, as the supervisor of this project. I will bear the consequences.
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornier, did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare the connective instruments for you.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like fingerprints. These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you've desecrated the hard work of everyone involved. Anselm's experiment accident. Your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxitus played a part in both, didn't they?
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could easily sue you for slander.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time to gather the evidence. What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices, but we'll need the university's verification to use them as evidence. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is your testimony.
Professor Mornier...
You can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse.
Nice working with you then.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the collective. The investigation will start soon. From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch procedure. All Space Trek Collective personnel, to your stations. Rover, please input the drive's raw observational data into Helios.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the Heliogyre's readings been transmitted?
Then everything's ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
That's cool. So bro just... We call on him and he's just ready on speed dial.
Waveform shows no anomalies.
So, I mean, okay, he was working on that project the entire time, right? How do we know this thing's not a dud? I guess there's like a lot of computational checks and whatnot to make sure it doesn't become a dud, but still, then, like, what does he benefit if it ain't a dud?
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Hatch doors open.
Unless he
Motion system
was gonna make it purposely fail.
Helios is ready for launch.
Reburner ignition successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%. 47%. 92%. Warning, light output decay exceeds expected rates.
Critical failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Unresponsive. Control program failure.
How are you gonna fix that? It's like in underground space.
Cause found! The Hybatia detector signals are jammed.
Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration can't continue.
At a time like this,
Maybe we should have done checks before we did all of that. Oh,
adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection components. No, even if theoretically feasible, there's no time to construct them. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable.
Chill, Mornier. We already kind of did it.
Oh, sorry, I'm just...
No, I get it. Tell me what's happening. We'll figure it out together. I wish all of this was voiced by Rover, but okay.
The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have.
What if we transport it somewhere that isn't affected by the void matter? What are you saying, Rover? It's already out there. Then we just... It just launched.
That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are Bearter Woods and Star Torch Academy under the protective barrier. Or the Institute thousands of meters above.
That's probably where it's gonna go.
High altitude.
Looks like there's another high altitude spot.
Do we have spares for Hyvatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Ansem left behind several prototypes. I'll go fetch one from the warehouse. But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
The drama of the wind, but nobody else is getting impacted by the wind. I like the drama, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's funny. Oh, scene. Okay. Movie time! Oh, you're the story dude. I've just been fighting you. Oops. Well, no wonder they said it was spoilery. Oh, heavens.
As expected, the reactor drive is protected by aggressive exoswarm acting like the immune system. It appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive's stability. Contact with its claws is highly hazardous. Be cautious.
I see that.
You will obey. One with the sound.
I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful.
Dang, she got good healing.
Initiating criticality protocol. Hover modules ready.
Swift and resolute.
Keep
it together. Checkmate. Nowhere to hide.
Ow.
Time. Keep it
Ow,
together.
ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, I'm like bad at video games. Ew, what is he doing? He's like vomiting. I kinda just want to watch this guy's moveset now.
None shall whisper. One with the sound.
Assuming master control.
Oh, the punishment. Oh no, Mornier. Ooh. Ow. Oh, but look at that. You just tanked that. What a girl. What a gal. Ow. Stop that.
Command mode
Swift and resolute.
engaged.
What is he doing? Stop it. Stop your wild axe. What is...
Watch its position, mentor.
Yo, what is this music though? Oh my god. Ugh. I can't even dodge it.
Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance.
Down with the curtain. One with the sound.
Assuming master control. Stars, hear my queries.
There we go. I was hoping I would get the timing at least. Wanted to kill with the ult. Nice. Nice.
Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself. Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
The movie's still going? Oh shoot.
That light just now. Mornier must have entered the reactor drive.
What is this angle?
The Space Trek Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't reach Professor Monnier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find it.
Ugh. Ugh. Void worm. Thought we were done with you. Oh, this is so cool though. Oh, am I supposed to be going here? Oh, whew.
Boost mode can be activated. Fuel is limited, so use it carefully.
This should be enough for what I need.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, why is it not working? So she...
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, performances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornier is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster.
So she resonated with the drive. Is what occurred there. She had her awakening. Oh, this is so cool that we're just using the void worm.
Let's try out the Institute's new tech.
Oh, aim reticle. I'm trying. Oh, why can't I adjust it? Where am I trying to hit? Oh, okay. Okay, there. I'm like, am I...
Do that?
I suppose.
Approaching the reactor drive, diverting max power to the holocannons.
Mornier, you've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Is that the reactor drive that's like falling? Reach the reactor core and save Mornier. Yeah, so I guess she's the one that tried to stop it by being a part of it. Oh, shoot. Which one is it? Is it this? Oh, do I hold it? Oh my god, what is happening? I am... Okay, okay. I was like, what is happening? It's like nothing's changing.
Are you leaving lahai-roi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, lahai-roi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
You this time, Mentor.
Reporting. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
How wonderful. The sun. So beautiful.
Oh, we're just jumping to 3 days later. Okay. I'm fine with that. Gosh, I feel stupid. I didn't process any of that. Oh. Discuss with Lene. Oh, give me a second though. I had to fix myself. My model be slouching, and I'm not even slouching, guys. I'm actually sitting up. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what this is about. Hold on. Let's see what she got to say. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, I missed. All right. Here I am. Hello, Lene.
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free!
Congrats.
And the bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, they said I breached the rules. But since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with anything, and I actually helped out,
The final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while.
Oh, bless your heart. So the Academy got its hands on solid evidence.
Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy. Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can wring out the truth from anyone. But I do have Professor Mornier to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. That's the only reason they believed me. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. HERSSEN said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried.
Okay, so she just overclocked. She didn't actually like resonate with the thing or merge with the thing. Makes sense, actually. I don't know why I thought that she had like her second awakening with it, but whatever. You should be more worried about passing her class.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will help her bounce back faster.
Hello. May I ask if you are Rover?
Hi, Nana.
I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornier has just woken up.
Nice.
Let's just make do with a Nutri-Pack for now.
About the notes you lent me last week, I spotted a few parameters that
Please wait! Don't come in yet!
Sorry, my body. I still can't move like I normally do. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened. Don't worry, I can handle this much on my own.
Professor Mornier, how are you feeling now? Dr. HERSSEN said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a little.
To be honest, at that time, I didn't think I'd make it. But when I was drifting in and out of consciousness, I thought I saw a girl within a light blue ring.
A light blue ring? Can you describe what you saw in more detail?
I can't be sure, but I think she protected me.
It sounds like the girl Mornier saw is the same one I encountered when I first got to lahai-roi. She's able to go up against the Threnodian herself and appear in the reactor drive. She's connected with the Exostrator and the Threnodian in ways we still don't fully understand. Figuring out who she is and what happened to her will be the next big task.
Rover? Rover! Hey! Stop spacing out! To celebrate Professor Mornier waking up and the crisis being averted, don't you think we should...
Should what?
Go for a ride! Nothing beats the wind on your face, especially when the three of us still don't have a group picture.
A photo under the new Helios? Sounds like it'll make a good souvenir.
Yes. Witnessing the rise of the new sun together. That's also the promise between the two of us, Mentor.
Lene being like, oh, y'all were close like that? You didn't tell me? Am I third wheeling?
Let's go.
Oh. Cute. Oh my god, it's so bright. But it is different. It's not like that big old cross anymore. Huh.
So, not bad, huh? Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here always made me feel a little better. Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a care in the world.
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry because my wish would be fulfilled. But now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people who've been here for only a few decades sharing the same warmth, I just think, what a beautiful sight.
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Cute. Aww. That was very cute.
Three days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It interfered with the launch. We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornier brought back, we suspect it was an artificially induced void storm. And we found you unconscious close by.
Dr. HERSSEN, I really can't remember anything.
You can relax. Professor Lucilla has already given you the clear. You're not a suspect. I'm just here for protective oversight, acting as your personal bodyguard, you might say.
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're here to protect me?
A doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing I need your testimony on. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be on my way.
Who was that? Oh, never mind. No time to think about that. Dr. HERSSEN, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. But if you're willing to trust me... Before I passed out, I saw... myself.
Oh, aren't you so chummy?
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the final flourish to push the story to its climax. But no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as a poor judgment call. A band of fools who enacted a farce.
Why is this guy so
Such
pompous?
a pity, though. With this piece expended, the chapter where the girl forms her bond with a Threnodian must be delayed.
Girl,
but that is a tale to be savored later, right?
Why are you looking right at the fourth wall? Whoa, whoa, brother. That feels like Grand Architect. That feels like Grand Architect. But then I'm like, why does he sound so pompous? But then again, he just was like a broody, sad man. Oh, she's over here. Oh, we can send a Waves line message to Tisa. The Academy, reactor drive, and you. This is such a lovely well, that's not the reactor drive anymore, but yeah. Okay, I'll be saving this photo. Don't mind me, I'm just keeping a record. Thinking back on everything that happened, it all feels surreal. You and I met in Honami. Went through so much together, and in the end we made it to the Academy safe and sound. Professor Mornier, whom I met, and my new friend Lene, and my family, everyone here, I've been blessed. This is the future you worked so hard to reach, and you have a whole life ahead of you. Let me just take care of everything. Thank you, Rover. I owe it all to you. I hope you reach the future you wish for as well, that you enjoy your time at the Academy. Do I sound too serious on Wade's line? Anyway, if you ever need my help, do let me know. Whatever it may be, we'll face it together. Maybe in a later chapter, girly. Hey, Mornier. Oh. Let's sit down together.
The wind feels nice. I could stay here a little longer. Do you want to join me?
Do you have a moment to chat?
Yes. The Space Trek Collective has given me a whole month of paid sick leave. My schedule is clear. The last time I had this much time off, I think I was back in middle school when I tumbled down a flight of stairs.
Oh no. Are you alright?
Well, at the time, I dropped the book I was reading down the stairs.
Oh.
So I accidentally... No, I shouldn't mention such embarrassing things like that in front of you. Now, what would you like to discuss?
Oh. Oh, okay. We got like... Can I... Can. Hold on. I'm trying to make it cinematic. Give me a sec. Rover. You're too distracting. Maybe not. What would I like to discuss? The new solar ceremony.
The reactor drive didn't land as the Space Trek Collective had originally planned. But now that it's on the ground, we can finally start researching it. And then, someday, we'll prove that both the sun and the stars are within our reach. It would be nice if you could be there to witness it with me. Now, what would you like to discuss?
About your nickname for me.
Oh, it's because it prevents your identity from being exposed.
That's no longer necessary, right? I mean, I'm a student here.
You're right. I suppose I can't call you that anymore. But I have a friend. She faced a medical condition, and during a difficult time, she was guided by a mentor.
Friend.
Even though that mentor left soon after, their influence stayed with her, and, well, still affects me. I mean, my friend. As long as you have something to teach, you remain a mentor. So, can I still call you that?
That's actually kind of cute. Okay.
Now, what would you like to discuss?
Did we know each other before?
That's a secret.
Okay, so yes. What?
It's because someone made me promise that when they left, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change, they said. So until their goals are achieved, that goodbye must remain final.
Interesting. Until when?
Maybe until the reactor drive is fully analyzed. The exostrider on the Frostlands is activated again, and the disaster buried deep below is finally dealt with. Or maybe until there are no more calamities left on this planet.
The rover pretty much told her don't say
Until I can
nothing.
give you that answer
Stay
myself.
mum.
Please, hold on to that curiosity for just a little longer. Now, what would you like to discuss?
Take care of yourself.
Okay. See you next time. Oh, one more thing. Stay a bit longer this time, Mentor.
I can just come and visit. Need like a nice picture. Oh. Wow, okay. I'm not gonna complain. This is... nice. Oh, oh. Because I'm too close. How about if I go this way? It won't let me. Oh. Okay, fine. Sorry. I'm trying. No! Let me take a picture of both of them together. It looks like she has no light left in her eyes. I mean, there's like a little bit of highlight there, but... Oh, wait. No. No, you silly camera. Oh, wait. But I want to see her face, too. My gosh. Having a hard time just taking pictures with the girlies. Oh. Why am I struggling so hard? Wow, whatever. That was nice. That was nice. Where am I? Oh! Where am I, actually? Where is this? Oh, hold on. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this is like right above where Iris is at. Is there like a way downstairs? How do I go downstairs? Oh, okay, here we go. Oh wow, this goes quite a bit. I really should just remember this place.
Critical trigger for a void storm is the localized density of void matter.
Recreational zone. This has to be where Iris is at, right? Oh, no. Oh, so this is just the library. Why is it so sparkly in here? Oh. You know what? This is a nice place to be. Wait, hold on. Let me be Mornier. Where's another better seat? I sit. I should just stop. I need to stop. But we did it. We fixed the sun. We put a new sun up there. And I feel like I didn't process as much as I should have been. I was in the moment, but then I felt dumb the entire time. But I understand. I understand what has happened now. And like, I mean, the general beats of everything, right? I may have been wrong about her, like, resonating with something. It was actually her overclocking. It's just we don't see it. We see it, but then it looks different for every single resonator. So that's why I just didn't process in my head. But that was nice. And, like, we got glimpses of Mornier's background, her relationship with Rover, how she looked up to Rover. But then we never really had the whole backstory, and she's purposely keeping it a secret too. We're never gonna figure out that backstory because it's just too... The part, at least, where it started all of her goals and aspirations is so interconnected with Rover that we're just never gonna learn about it. The only things that we do get is what we got from those music videos, or sorry, those promotional videos, the resonator showcases. That's it. That's all we're getting. So it felt like this entire plot point, it never... I don't... Like, yes, it had the quiet moments, like this, the moments where, like, the party, or stargazing. But then the stargazing also felt really important because it presented why it was so important for Mornier. And we also know that it's also connected to her dream of reaching for the star that Rover was to her. At least in her past. But it's... I know everything's like, oh, everything's tied to Rover, but honestly, that was her goal too. Her goal was to dream of the stars that Rover talked about. And she doesn't want humanity down here to lose that sort of curiosity. So, as yes, it may be inspired or tied to Rover, but this is really her aspirations, and there's no way we could take away that agency from her. That was her. She literally built the whole entire thing. She set up all the computational stuff. We're just in here conveniently having a walkie-talkie with some man-made deity that we just created who's stuck in a temple all by his lonesome. I wonder if there's even going to be the opportunity to utilize the Shaper again. Do you think the Shaper would just like come in like that's a Raven being like, yo, Rover, hold on. You might want to think twice. Because he's like, I can see the future. All right, tell me what's going to happen here. He's like, I don't know. Maybe it won't be that bad. But we'll see. I think having that type of NPC just push to the wayside, especially knowing like what he sacrificed for his duty, and then also, I mean, it's both of them, right? They both sacrificed a lot for what they feel like is a duty to humanity, and it's a reflection on both of the characters, how they balance each other out. So it's beautiful. It's really well done. Why'd you switch? Well, hold on. No, I wanted Mornier. Oh, it's you. Yeah, okay, I'll sit with you. Oops, I didn't mean to stand up. I ruined it. I ruined the vibes. Okay. Well, this is a nice way to end it. Yeah, it definitely resolved the foreboding issues as far as the sun goes for lahai-roi. But we're still dealing with void matter. We're still dealing with the fact that the Fraxidus is still messing around with the place. And I am sure we're going to be addressing all of those with 3.1. I just watched the broadcast, the special broadcast for 3.1, and it's cool that they're going to be touching more about the Fraxidus. Because that was truly like something that we saw at the end of 2.8, right? 2.7, sorry? That Fraxidus is all... It's not 2.8, it's 2.7, where they're like, we're going to turn our eyes to the lahai-roi. And what was their goal again? To create an artificial Threnodian, which the guy at the end there, who I'm pretty sure is the Grand Architect's just like, we're gonna make sure this girl actually resonates with the Threnodian. But then, I still think it's so cool that Aleph 1 looks like a big old eyeball though, and the way that it moves, like the epicenter of it, it moves like an eyeball too. I love it. Oh, it's so good. It's so creepy, and I want for Kuro to highlight those more horrific imagery. It doesn't have to be gory, it doesn't have to be like typical horror stuff, but it's unsettling enough that they can lean into that sort of discomfort knowing what these Threnodians, these foreboding beings of disaster, can bring to just the human feeling, human thought. That would be cool to see presented as an imagery, more imagery of that with the Threnodians. But yeah, I think I really do need to... Well, hold on. There's more I want to say. Yeah, just keep yapping. But I think it's important. I think 3.0 delivered exactly what it needed to. It introduced lahai-roi to us as a player. It gave us all of the background information we need to understand what the lore and the world building is. And the way that they implemented the world building into the main story feels a lot more accessible and understandable. Like, especially now that we have those glossary terms that we can look up on the fly like that, it does help bridge things together far more than just throwing out the terms out there. And I mean, it's not a complicated story. Everything that they introduced here for lahai-roi sets the tone for the rest of the patches, which I don't imagine are going to be very much. 3.1 is already... It's almost like a reflection of like 1.0, where 1.0 gave us a ton of chapters where it just dumped everything about Jinzhou, and it was overwhelming because there were so many terms on top of learning the gameplay of the game, which is why 1.0 feels like it just dumps so much on the player to understand. But with 3.0, we already understand how the game functions. We don't need explanations about that. We just need explanations about the world that we're in. Which is why I feel like a lot of people jumping into 3.0, whether I'm curious if it's like a new player who just jumped straight into 3.0, would they get overwhelmed with all the terms? If anything, I feel like they would get overwhelmed with like not knowing the story, or not knowing the things that we reference from previous patches. It's not necessary, but there are definitely enough to where it's like, I definitely missed the info here to understand what's going on. So, like I said, it's kind of a reflection of 1.0, because 1.0 is pretty much laying the foundation of everything, whereas 1.1 is where we're introduced to Jinshi as the Sentinel Resonator, and technically we're already having that with Amith. So I am wondering, is the way that 3.1 gonna reflect the way that 1.1 played? That Amith is our Sentinel Resonator, and then, well, quote-unquote Sentinel Resonator. I guess Sexo Strider was the Sentinel, right? But that now it's technically gone. And then, if that's the case, Luke would be our Changli equivalent. Now, my only hope, from what I saw from the 3.1 broadcast, is that there was an implication in there that Luke may be our I guess, tour guide. He'll be the one to kind of guide us, to join us on this journey to, I don't know, aid Amyth along the way. And the only thing I can hope, because it's so obvious that Amyth is what the main chapter is dedicated to, and then the segue after story is gonna be Luke. What I wouldn't want is for Luke to be sidelined so quickly within like the first 5 minutes of the patch, and then it turns out, even though he's like, yeah, I'll join you guys, and then he just up and disappears for the rest of it, that feels bad. So my hope is that he actually does have a role in the main story alongside Amyth and Rover. He doesn't have to be there in the entire time. It's fine if he takes the backseat. I don't mind that, but I do want him to be present in some way. If he has a similar role to like Changli, where Changli eventually breaks off with us in order for Jinshi to do her second awakening, that's fine. I thought the way that they presented that was fine. So if they do make that a reflection of 1.1, I think I will enjoy this a lot. And I don't want to put my hopes up. I'm scared of putting my hopes up. But then that last scene of Luke being like, hey, I'm just being your bodyguard for now, Ansem. And then we have literally the Grand Architect over there who probably wanted to like assassinate the guy then and there to take out all their traces. It just makes you, it makes us aware how involved Luke is behind the scenes. He was the one that we went to for the first part of 3.0 to be like, there's nobody else I can really trust except you. And then now we're seeing that he is doing his own moves. Probably saw how Mornier overclocked, saw everything that had happened, and went, okay, Fraxidus is definitely on the move, let me address that. So, knowing how involved he is in the B side of everything, I hope we see a lot of that. Of him being hands-on in the actual main chapter, and then the B side of the story with the after story. That's my hope. Because I feel like they create such amazing men in Kuro, and they're good. They have great personalities, they're likable, their kits are awesome. But then they really don't try to make them involved in the story. And if they want to start balance, if we want to see more balance in the roster, which it's a high ask apparently, I don't expect it to happen. But the way that they can make it more normalized or make them more appealing for the general public to draw or to pull is actually having them have a presence and make them likable in the story. Not just there for us girlies who is just like, oh my god, a man. So yeah, I want to have hopes. Unfortunately, they're low. But Kuro is free to always prove me wrong, and I will accept it happily. Anyway, thank you for listening to me just yap nonstop. Iris for being my background music this entire time. And I will see y'all, I guess, when 3.1 drops. I don't know if there's anything... Well, I don't know if it's interesting watching me doing the side stories. I heard there were some really good ones. Maybe I'll do some of them, but it's likely when 3.1 drops is when I'll be doing another video. Or hopefully streaming by then. We'll see. Anyway, pray for me. It's gonna be the winter storm again, apparently. And hoping that all my friends and I will stay safe and that the power does not go out. So, yeah. I'll see you whenever I see ya. Bye-bye.